Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by if you're new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. My name is Crystal and today we're going to go through my foundation collection. I recently did a video on my eyeshadow palette collection and you guys seem to really like it, so today I thought we would go through my foundation collection and how it's changed in the last year since I uploaded my last collection video. So we're going to go through everything that I use in my personal life and in my kit. I'll tell you all the brands, all of the finishes, all of the shades, all that good stuff. So if you like this kind of video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure you also give this video a big thumbs up. It really does help me out so much with the algorithm, you have no idea. I also upload every Tuesday and Saturday at 6 AM Melbourne time, so make sure you have that post notification bell turned on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And also go and follow me on Instagram. My handles are on the screen for you guys to go and check me out over there. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. I feel like my skin's looking really glowy today. I used a different highlighter today and I'm actually really impressed with how it's come out. This is the Natasha Denona Nude Glow Nude. It's this one, the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow. Just looks like this. I'm actually really impressed with this glow today, if I do say so myself. So today we are here for my foundation collection. So this is what I store all my foundations in. I think, how many do I own? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I have 14 and a sample. So I have quite a few, but there's definitely people out there who have way more than me. But I definitely think that I probably still have too much. I am trying to be quite conscious of my makeup collection and how much I have at any given time and what is actually realistic for a makeup artist. Like, I feel like people can use the whole makeup artist thing to buy more, which is just unrealistic. Like, you only need to buy what you like and what's worth using on your clients and what you know works really well. So I have quite a few in here that I do really like on my clients, but then I have a bunch in here that I just don't really care for and I don't really gravitate towards them. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with them because I just don't believe in decluttering. I just think it's such a stupid concept, but that's just my mentality. So let's just dive straight into it. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation in the shade Cheesecake. I did try putting this in a project pan and using this up 1 year and I just couldn't get through it. So it has a pump, as you can see. It's quite a big plastic packaging. I have the one that smells like rose. I actually don't mind the Huda Beauty scent in the foundation. I know that people really don't like it. And look, I think it's okay. If I forgot to put my perfume on that day, this guy's got me covered because my face will smell like rose. The setting spray is worse than the foundation because you do tend to put things on top of it. I don't tend to put this on my clients just because a lot of people don't like the scent. The rose is quite powerful, so it is something that it is subject to individual preference. I like it. It does get a bit chunky on my skin. I'm an oily combo girl, keep that in mind. I'm not a dry individual. This does get a bit chunky on my skin, but it's okay. Next up is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Punjab. Glass container, just looks like this. Oldie but a goodie. You can get this from Mecca. Also has a pump. Mine looks really gross. I didn't realize it was that gross. Sorry. But yeah, I love this one. Full coverage, satin finish, medium to buildable coverage. Not the highest of coverage, but it's definitely up there. It looks very skin-like, but it is a foundation that you definitely need to touch up. So keep that in mind. Next up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. Packaging looks like this. It has foundation on the back. Glass packaging again. Very similar to the Nars one, but definitely doesn't perform the same. This one is a lot more luminous than the Nars one. Has that pump again. They all have pumps. No, they don't all have pumps, but most of them do. But it does have a pump, which makes it really easy to use. Medium foundation coverage. Look, I just think that this is better for dry skin. I don't think this is good for oily combo. That's just my opinion. I do have this in a project pan, but I doubt I'll get through it because I don't gravitate towards it. I really do wish that I did, because I really hoped that Anastasia was going to get their foundations as right as they get their powders. like their eyeshadow powders and their brows and stuff like that, but they just didn't, unfortunately. Next up is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. Oh my goodness, that is such a mouthful. So this is quite expensive. This is from Mecca. Has a pump in there as well. Frosted glass, which is beautiful. It is Hourglass, so it is going to be expensive no matter what way you look at it. It's going to be expensive. I don't mind this foundation. This is in the shade Buff. I don't mind it. I haven't tried the stick foundation version, which I know a lot of people fell in love with. But yeah, it's okay. I don't mind it. I don't think it's something that I would repurchase. The price tag on this is probably too high for what you get. But it's something that I would definitely not get rid of, if that makes sense. Next up, I have two of the MAC Studio Fix fluids. I have the shade NC10 and NC35. So they just look like this. This was when I was getting my shade range for my kit. So I have an extremely fair and extremely deep. Definitely need to go deeper than this to cover a full shade range. But I was just getting started and I wanted to start with the Studio Fix because this is pretty tried and true. Both do not match me whatsoever. But if I just mix them together, I could probably make them work. They don't have a pump though. This is the thing. You'd have to buy the pumps individually because they're just like a pour. Like, I don't know, you pour it out onto like a palette or something like that. But if you're an individual that's just using this for general wear, it gets everywhere, like absolutely everywhere. Unless you have like a palette or something to pour it onto, it gets everywhere. But it is quite full coverage. It has SPF 15 in there, so you may get some flashback from this. I haven't actually tried it with a flash in a long time. I have used it on quite a few clients, bridal clients, and they don't seem to have any issues with their photography, but I don't know if it's because there's no flash because they're having their wedding during the day, but no one seems to have an issue. And then the next products in here are my Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere and also my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. The names on these are really big, but the Lumiere is in shade Tawny and the matte one, the Ultra Longwear, is in the shade Cashew. They look like this. So this is the matte one, this is the luminous one. I love both of these for personal wear and in my kit. I could quite easily just spend the rest of my life with just these two foundations in various shades. I'm not wearing either of these today, ironically, but I love them. Like, they never let me down. There's two obviously very different shades, but it depends on my fake tan cycle, like what shade would match me. The Tawny would obviously match me way better at the moment versus the Cashew, because I am a lot further in my fake tan at the moment because this is my leftover from my wedding, so I'm cheating with my fake tan today. But yeah, I love both of these. If you haven't tried Laura Mercier foundations or their concealers or their powders, any of their base products, their primers, the whole lot, you definitely need to give them a go. They're a brand that people sleep on way too much. I do a lot of PR to different influencers as well. I hope that doesn't throw people off buying from the brand because they are such an incredible brand. They really are pioneers in the industry, and if you haven't tried anything from them, you have to bite the bullet and do it. They're worth the money. The price point is exactly where it should be for these guys because their products are just so damn good. Next up is my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. That's settled. Can you guys see? I don't know if you can see, but the whole product has settled. This is in a project pan, or it was in a project pan. I can't remember if it still is, but it's settled on that line. It's starting to separate. I've had it for that long. I don't really like this product, but in terms of things, I've gotten a fair way down the product, which is really good. So I'm hoping maybe I can even use that up this year. But the reason why I don't like this is because it oxidizes grey on me, and I really just I don't have time for that. Like, I just don't have time for a bad foundation base. Like, it'll just ruin your entire makeup look, and I just don't have time for a grey foundation base. So that's why this one just kind of sits at the bottom of my drawer. I'm not willing to get rid of it because people still talk about how great it is. I don't know, maybe I'm just missing something here, but it oxidizes like nothing else, and that's why I don't really use it. So moving on, the next product is from Dior. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the shade 2N. It just looks like this. It's so cute. Now this is probably going to go absolutely everywhere. Yeah, it is. So it looks like this. As you can see, it's coming out the top. So I'm going to close that really quick. Now this is a customizable product. It's really, really good on the décolletage. I'm sure you could hear it. Ugh, such a gross sound. But it is very lightweight. It is something that you can blend down the décolletage. It looks quite flawless in photos. That's what I tend to use this product for. It would probably match me relatively well right now, actually. It looks pretty decent in real life. I don't know about on camera, but it looks pretty good in real life. So yeah, I love this product. I think it's absolutely stunning. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it again just because I'm more of a full coverage kind of person, but for my clients that do like a lighter coverage, this tends to be something that I go for, because like they start light coverage but then they want more, and this is quite a customizable product, and I can do that with this particular foundation, which I love. Now this is the foundation that I have on today, and look, I really, really like it. I haven't really used it in a long time, and it's in my project pan, but I'm actually really enjoying this particularly on camera. So this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick. Now this is in the shade Y415. Probably reading that completely wrong, but it's just a foundation stick. It looks like this. Packaging looks like this. I'm pretty sure Nikki Tutorials talked about this product a really, really long time ago, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I bought it. Completely influenced to buy it from her, not because I actually needed it, purely because I just heard from Nikki Tutorials it was great, and I do actually quite like it. It's looking really, really good on camera. Full coverage. I'm not seeing any texture issues or anything with it at all, and all of the products that are on top of it are playing quite well. So if I do say so myself, of course. So that's my next one, and then I also have a couple more to go. So these are the MAC Studio Sculpt foundations in the shade NW15 and NC20. Now I don't really like these. I was doing mature makeup when I was in makeup school, and we were suggested to go and purchase these for mature clients, and yeah, I don't like them at all. Personally, they look horrendous on my skin. NC20 might work for me potentially, NW15 probably not. I keep them for my kit just in case I need them for clients, but otherwise I really wish I hadn't wasted my money on these. I definitely prefer the Studio Fix over the Studio Sculpt. I'll probably end up, I don't think I've even used these. They're pretty much brand new, so I might end up giving these away. I don't know. So yeah, that's those. They just sit in the bottom of my drawer. They're like squeezy application. There's actually quite a bit of product in here. There's 40 mils. And then there's actually more product in this than there is in this. And I'm pretty sure this comes in at more money as well. Good to know. You get more out of Studio Sculpt. If you're about that MAC Studio Sculpt life, good value for your dollars. I just don't like the product. It makes my skin look really textury. It doesn't give me the coverage. It's just not what I'm about. It's not about it. And then last but not least, I have my Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation in 30WY. Plastic packaging. I love it. So this is the packaging. Rose gold. Has a pump. Looks a bit gross like the rest of mine. I really need to do a proper cleanup of my products. I've done some makeup recently, so I just need to make sure it's all clean. But I love this product. It's very, 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 very lightweight. It is exactly what it says. Weightless liquid foundation. I don't know about the whole 24-hour wear thing, but it definitely is very, very, very lightweight, and the color of this is like a perfect match for me at like any stage of my fake tan. I don't know if I've mentioned this on my channel before. I'm pretty sure I have, but this thing is like magic in a bottle. There's something about it where it just matches me at any stage of my fake tan. So if you're somebody who uses Bondi Sands to fake tan, this particular foundation by Urban Decay in the shade 30WY, you have to try it. There's something about this product that's just incredible. So that is every single foundation that I own in my current foundation collection. I have quite a few in here that I love. I have quite a few in here that I don't love. I don't know what I'm going to do with the ones that I don't love, because I don't like using stuff on my clients that I don't personally love or have a very good reputation in using. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my MAC stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with my Huda stuff. Like, I don't know. So pretty much that's everything from me. I hope you guys like this video. I've been a little bit all over the place in this video, to be quite honest with you. I've had a really big day at work, and I'm kind of just like on the energy that's left over from work. So I hope you guys like this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. Also, I do upload every Tuesday and Saturday at 6 AM Melbourne time, so make sure you have your post notification bell turned on so you don't miss any of those uploads. And until I see you on my next video, I hope you have a lovely day. See you then. Bye.